Testing. So you know what?
We all good?
We're gonna fucking do it like this. We're gonna do it live. Yo,
Wait. You tired testing something since when? You never tired testing anything.
because I just like to get this shit done, so I can go back to play Auto. To be quite honest, I just want to go back to play Auto.
Wow.
Are you talking about the willingness of me to do it?
Yeah, I'm not.
Wow.
I have been willing to do it for months. You have not willing to do it ever. So
That's a lie.
hop
That's
off
a
my
lie.
nuts. Hop off my
That's a
nuts.
lie. That's a lie. I was willing to do it with the so-called unaired podcast.
No, shut up with that.
Okay. The one time where he wasn't the one being grilled, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's when I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
When I wanted to do it. Understand?
Yeah. Everybody else wants to do it except the one who is actually the meat and potatoes of the podcast, the actual source.
Lie.
But you know what? It is what it is. Welcome back to the Generally Dysfunctional podcast, folks. It's been a minute, it's been a while. I know, calm your shit down. We'll take it from here. Alright? We're back. It's been some months, it's been some weeks. I know you all miss us. We've been getting the comments, we've been getting the calls and the messages. My Snapchat would not stop going off about when the podcast is coming back. I know you guys have been getting some messages too. You all have been getting your friends telling you, hey, where the episodes? We have the old episodes. They're very political. They're boring. Then later on, they got better. Well, you know what? Shit, we're back now. So calm your titties. But we do have coronavirus, guys. I'm just gonna say that. We'll get to coronavirus, right?
Never.
I just want to put it out there that, hey, there's a pandemic going on. That's not the excuse. All right? We were just lazy as shit and we didn't do it because we couldn't all get on the same page. You know, friends don't have to be friends all the time, and I hated these niggas for a while. But it's okay. We're back now.
So loud. I still hate you guys though, you know?
There. I love you guys now. It's been a while, you know, but the love has been restored. So you know what? Now we have to restore the feeling. Now we have to take it back to 1995.
Nah.
And if anybody listening to this was born on or after 1995, you only turn this off. This is not for you. So, sorry, it's not for you.
You're not old enough to listen to this.
Yeah, 1991 and back.
You know what? I'm feeling like this opening verse has been practiced and rehearsed and you know.
Oh, I wish. But it's been inside. It's been in the gut. It's been in the gut. It's been bubbling.
It's not emotion, but it's been in the gut. Yeah, it's been in the gut for a while.
Yeah.
It had time for the gut to work on it.
Yeah. Bubble, toil and trouble, but not bubble guts.
Bad.
But yeah, we do have to mention we have an audience in attendance today. We have one particular audience member in attendance today. You're not gonna hear from her, but she's here. I just pretend that there's another person in here with us, but it's just us really. All right, guys, what have you all been up to in the last? How many episodes have we missed? Many. What have you all been up to?
Not dying.
Oh, you're gonna start with that? Oh my god.
You asked me. You said straight up. What have
This
we
nigga
doing?
started with coronavirus.
Avoiding stupid people doing stupid things.
Y'all see why I hate these niggas, man?
But I didn't even say nothing, and all of a sudden it's a hate card you're pulling.
Not you.
Why you hate me? So should I just go get?
So I'm not complaining.
I can't really complain.
What I've been up to before Corona and after Corona is the exact same thing. Except I found a new game to play. That's it.
I think pre Corona, I was planning to have a nice good birthday, go away, maybe see the next country. The country shut down right on my birthday. So guess what? Been trapped in since. I've been living the whatless life, drinking beers and relaxing.
Wait, you've tried to fly out on your birthday? No, you fly out before your birthday.
No.
So you can enjoy your birthday in a different country.
No,
and then fly back in after.
You see what would have happened, right? You could have left before the coronavirus hit and then been in like Tahiti with your nipples out and not been able to come back to the UK and be like, yo, they told me I need to stay here so that I'm safe and I don't die. And then your job will just have to continue paying you. How's it pay?
Yeah.
You think niggas are made of money? The quarter's been going for 3 months.
I thought you still would be getting paid and you could stay at the British Embassy. Or live be a prisoner there because they can't come out. But that's nothing. Your pay, your bank is still going up. So when you come back, you got mad money.
Oh shit! Fair play, guys. Fair play. That was the plan, but nah, I'd rather not take my chances. So I'm just chilling back, playing my video games, and I'm vibing.
So let me get this straight. You rather not take your chances, so you stayed in the UK, which has the second highest death rate in the world from Corona. So you take your chances there. I hear you, brother.
Listen. Ken's nowhere near me. He's not gonna trip me. I'm doing good so far.
No.
Really good so far.
Ken would only do that if it's a sacrifice to the gods of a volcano, an avalanche, a landslide.
Yo, multiple people have died. It's already good. I don't need to.
All
I
right
need
then.
to sacrifice it. Like 1 million people have already been sacrificed. I'm good.
All right then. So in that case,
Ken, what have you been up to?
I've been chilling, man. This is like, it's been annoying watching shit, so I just avoid watching shit. I'm bored as shit. I'll tell you this right now. I like being outside. I'm bored as shit. This podcast better make me, pressure's on.
Wow.
What a pressure.
Listen, man. I've been flourishing in the home period. Flourishing. My beard's been growing out. I mean, my shit's been connected from time ago, but my beard's been growing out. It's getting the proper treatment every day. Wake up in the morning, take a shower, put my beard oil on, make sure my chin ain't ashy. Have me some tea while I sit. Have me some tea while I sit on my porch and I get the sunlight on my skin, recharge the melanin. Ooh, effortless bars. Damn. Just out there soaking up the rays, man.
Open up a YouTube channel, Nigo's Health Regime. I just put it out there now.
Listen, come on, it's OD. But on the
you've been sunbathing?
Just recharging, reconnecting with Earth, As they say, Mother Earth is healing, so too Mother Earth will heal me with the sunlight, right? But I mean, other than that, it's been pretty much what I had always hoped for, working from home, really. Play a lot of video games, obviously, with you guys. Watch a lot of TV shows with my friends. Money Heist has been great. I don't know what you guys have been watching, but I watch a lot of Money Heist.
You watch TV shows with his friends? Aren't we his friends? Anyone here watch TV shows with them?
So wait. You're telling me I'm only allowed to have this group of friends?
Yes, but you didn't watch no TV shows with us. You watched it with other friends.
You don't want to watch the TV shows with me. I have so many times. I said, guys, we should watch something together. No one has said a damn thing. So you know what? Sit down there and eat your shit.
No. You know what, Nigo? I would simply say, let's put it together. Netflix has released Party Watch. Just drop the Party Watch link, and whoever shows up.
Fam. We've been forget Party Watch. We've been doing WatchTogether.com for years. We've been on this train. I'm gonna leave this battle here. I can't. Yeah. We out here, We out here. But yeah, man, it's just been a lot of work, a lot of self-care.
It's sports, and it have no sports right now.
For real. No more basketball, no more football. Bundesliga came back, right? It looked like training matches. For 1 second, I thought like they had what's it called? The
Friendlies.
Not friendlies. Artificial sound coming through the speakers to like simulate the crowd. I thought they had that going on, like someone was playing PS4 in the background. They were playing like FIFA 19 in the background or some shit during the match. But yeah, what did you guys think of the football matches? If you watched any?
I watched as much as I could.
I watched as much as I could.
I watched the first match, piece of the first match, and it had so much goals in it, I call it quit. Like it wasn't good fun.
You can tell who's been at home on the weights, and you can tell who's been at home playing video games.
You can tell who's training and who hasn't been training, and how much goals you concede.
The
Some of them
fact
just
that
halfway through, it's just like, you don't want let's go home.
the fact that there was no crowd ruined the experience to you guys.
Football's football.
No.
It definitely ruined wrestling for me.
It kind of ruined the viewing experience for me. Strange, I didn't expect it to. But why did it ruin the experience for you, Darren? With wrestling.
Because a lot of wrestling is about the crowd, and then the crowd chants, and the whole fired up stuff from the crowd. Now the crowd experience, so the crowd gets involved in what's going on stage, what is being said, and it's just guys. It's basically now guys in tights just fighting.
Agree with that 100%.
Is it really fighting or like choreographed dancing?
I'm not doing that. I am not doing.
No. I'm
more
saying
performance. Like you're now noticing it as more of a performance. The hype is gone.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
The drama is gone. Because when something happens and the whole crowd goes, ah! or they start the chants, the crowd start the chants or something. That's the hype. But now there's no crowd to start a chant. So when a guy is on the stage talking and he's trying to get the crowd involved, and he's like, oh shit, wait, there's no crowd here.
If there's no one there to smell what the Rock is cooking, is he really cooking anything though?
Is he really though?
Is that pot bubbling?
Really?
Yeah.
It's not even that. Like when Kurt Angle comes out, the whole crowd chants, "You suck." But now, if he comes out now,
no, he doesn't suck.
No, yeah. Guess what?
I mean, he still sucks. You just don't know it.
Yeah.
I hear that. Man, it's been the COVID era has been weird, but I will admit a lot of things have changed in the COVID era. At least here in Trinidad and Tobago, and I always have to put Tobago like I forgot it. Like you say, guys and girls, but you also, but anyway, Trinidad and Tobago has slowly but surely been improving during the COVID era. We now have a little bit of the formation of a delivery culture where we can have food and items simply delivered to you, whether you pay by cash when it arrives or you pay with your credit card online. They have these things set up now, which before was a massive problem. Oh no, we're not going to do that. We can't do that. But now, everyone is doing it. I can order food like right now. It's Eid. Oh yeah. Happy Eid, guys. Eid Mubarak and all that shit. Probably should say all that
wine.
shit. What?
Oh, see wine they call it. I can't remember. But
so wine.
Yeah, so wine, wine. Who gives a fuck? I just want it, and if I don't get it by the end of the day, I'm gonna be pissed.
For real. This is probably my first Eid and no roti, no curry, no sawine, no barshi. Damn. Sad days. COVID has taken a lot. But say la vie, it's only for a time. Hopefully when you go back out, it's a new normal. Hopefully when you go back out, people are staying safe out there. And we'll have a little stay safe message at the end of it, so we'll get to that. But one of the things that the COVID era has given us is Mr. Tory Lanez and his quarantine radio.
Quarantine.
That's
Cornelius is the same. He's the same.
I love it.
All right. And it's so far removed. Like quarantine radio has come and gone, so I won't even bother getting into that. I just felt like I needed to highlight that the fact that it was a thing and it was amazing and I loved it for what it was. But what came out of that was the verses that has been popping off. And last night, this being Sunday. Tomorrow there is 112 versus Jagged Edge. Last night was Beanie Man versus Bounty Killer. And that was amazing. The best one to date. Best one to date. They were in the same space. They shared two different mics. People showed up, right? Yeah, police showed up, sorry. Right, just like a regular Caribbean party.
And they performed.
Right, they performed. They did 4 songs that don't exist. Like they just and they just a dub plate, and they just made 4 songs. But that's just the craftsmanship and the skill of the Jamaican song clash. You know, it was like a Sting digital to me. To those of you old enough to know what Sting is. I mean, I think everyone here should know what Sting is. Maybe barring Ken. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was great. What are some other verses that you guys enjoyed?
I was definitely there for the T-Pain and the T-Pain and the John one. That was just pure nostalgia of the 2000s. Specifically.
For real.
I didn't feel it was fair to watch this. I think it's Scott Storch versus Manny Fresh. I watched that one.
Yeah, that wasn't fair.
Scott.
What wasn't fair was Ludacris versus Nelly. That was fair.
It was supposed to be, but Nelly, man.
Nelly was too sauced. Nelly was too sauced, man.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, his shit was working before. We need to inform the audience. Nelly and Ludacris had a battle. Nelly's internet wasn't great, so he got killed on account of his internet not being great. And on top of that, he was like super sauced. Like he was drunk. So it didn't really help his case. But yeah.
Bodied. Sorry to say, bodied.
I don't know if you all noticed, but Ludacris looks like a cartoon character. Like he just, no one else sees that. He just looks like
I can't remember which song it was, but he had a music video where his head was just huge. Can't remember. I think it was like Stand Up or something like that.
Is that one move, bitch?
Stand Up and it was Stand Up on Saturday, I think. No, Roll Out.
Roll Out his head is big.
Yeah, that's what he looks like all the time for some reason too.
No, I'm okay with that. He actually, instead of a cartoon, people they're making cartoons to resemble humans. No, they made a human to resemble a cartoon. That's magnificent right there. I'm good with it.
To me, he always looks like a cartoon character. I don't get it. But you know what? It suits him. Even when he takes off the shades, because he has like the big ass fro and stuff. But I enjoyed the verses, man. I think there's gonna be a Trinidad and Tobago verses, if I'm not mistaken. I think they mentioned it last night. That they're gonna work on getting a soca version, which is gonna be amazing. And you know Trinidad and the Caribbean is gonna show out. You know it's gonna happen. This Discord will be mad. Mad when it happens. We're gonna change the colors and everything. It's gonna be carnival up in here. Well, carnival up in here. But yeah, man. Neo and Jonata was a good one for me. The writers' battle. I didn't know Jonata had his hands in so many songs. What are some verses that y'all want to see?
I want to see groups, more groups.
I want to see Dr. Dre versus Timbaland. I just want to see it. I know it'll be good. I don't know how one-sided or what it would be, but I know Tim has had his hand in so much stuff, and I know Dre, you go to the doctor, and I just want to see how that's gonna take you out.
Dre's a label, man. Dre's a label.
I know it's unfair, but you can't say Tim doesn't have his hand in a big pot.
Yeah, but
Tim has his hand in some well-piece stuff. Come on. It wouldn't be
sure.
It wouldn't be like a full.
I think it would be. It would be a massive beatdown.
I think Tim has enough tracks that it will, for a period of time, it will be going toe to toe. In the end, he may lose. I'm not arguing that, but I think for a good half an hour, Tim can just pulling out them receipts.
I think Tim would lose like 17 of those rounds. 17, 18 of those rounds.
Give Tim some chance. Tim has some beats, yo.
I can't agree with that. Remember, Timbaland used to rap Aliyah, so he has some tunes that is legendary. We'll give it to that. He has some stuff out there.
You know what's fucked up though, right? Because it's a versus, and these guys are masterful at what they do, right? Tim and Dre have been on the same track together for a couple of tracks, so it's kind of like if you play one of the things that we've both been on, then how do I top that with something else that we've both been on so you don't play that later on? Right? There's gonna be some mind games to it, so I might enjoy that part of it, but I think Dre without even reaching into like the bag that they both in.
The label, the aftermath.
Yeah, like I would put Dre against Diddy, no problem.
Remember, Dre has the whole Eminem, the early 50 Cent, the early G Unit, and plus he's done, yeah. So
he's done pop, he's done rock, he's done alternative. Like he's got records, man.
I think is there anybody who can go? Is there anybody who can have a versus with Jay-Z and hold the hold?
Yeah.
Other than Diddy.
With Jay-Z,
Dre could do it. Dre, maybe Eminem, maybe.
I would put Eminem and Jay. Yeah, I'd put Eminem and Jay.
Eminem could go for it. All right.
Yeah.
All right, they both have lasted. Yeah.
Are we talking hit for hit, or are we just talking regular songs? If it's hit for hit,
well, that's up to them.
I put Jay over M.
That's entirely up to them.
You're definitely like, if you did hit for hit and then Eminem starts playing Slim Shady tunes, like you're gonna like everyone's just gonna be sitting in the live thinking what's going on right now.
Dog. If Eminem drops Lose Yourself, he drops Stan, he drops My Name Is.
Right, but
what would Jay drop
it's stopped after that. You have to remember,
Superman.
A lot of Eminem's biggest tunes are either those pseudo inspirational tunes like what is it? Mockingbird and shit like that, or it's the Slim Shady shit. A lot of it's not like bangers, like
true,
party hits and stuff like that. Where Jay-Z has a lot of like hits.
Yeah. If it's a hits battle, Jay-Z takes it. But if it's just a regular, the thing is, right, with the verses, and I see people scoring like, oh, this person won, that person won. But it's very subjective. It's not objective at all. Because if you put two artists who came out in relatively similar eras, there are a lot of people who would have missed the earlier era. Right? So you might get a younger crowd siding with the artist that is closer to their age, as opposed to the one that was older. Meanwhile, we'll be out here saying, oh, how dare you say that artist A won the battle when clearly it was artist B, but it's an era thing.
Yeah, but how about this? About this battle, guys? Jay-Z versus Kanye.
I can see that one.
That'll be fun.
Kanye has produced so much for Jay-Z. The Jay-Z playing songs, and then Kanye be like, "You're playing my song."
Yeah, but they can't use songs that they worked on together.
Okay, so they don't play anything from Watch the Throne.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kanye takes that
the Black album, and one of the Black albums, and this other album which Jay-Z had.
Then it's not really fair for Jay-Z, is it?
I know, that's what I'm saying. Kanye would finally get something.
Kanye can't reach very deep.
Exactly. Kanye has
deep, yo.
Kanye has some records, man. Kanye has EDM shit, dude.
I'd want 50 DMX if I'm being honest.
50 DMX will be good, but 50 will win that.
DMX I think DMX will win that. I think DMX will win that.
DMX will be good as well.
I think Busta Rhymes DMX would be
Nah, DMX would win that.
Nah, I think
the problem is Busta has more recent hits. So.
Busta Rhymes, Missy Elliott.
DMX has no fucking recent hits.
DMX to drop his gospel and wait.
Nah, fuck that.
Nah. But DMX, the thing is though, DMX versus LL Cool J, I'll be okay with.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah, Big Ellie. No one has ever called him Big Ellie, but Big Ellie.
And it's never gonna happen.
They call me Big LA.
No one doesn't. But another thing though.
Can you imagine you just sitting there and he puts on Headspray and then he's waiting for you to get hyped for that shit?
DMX has some real hype songs that every time they play, you just gotta get on wild. You understand?
Where the hood?
Yeah, that's what I feel like he has to go up against a hype guy.
Yeah.
A really hype guy, otherwise it just doesn't work.
But you have to put him against, like, who is hype from his era though?
Busta should be good.
Yeah, but
if Busta plays Woo Ha, people are getting hyped.
I don't know. I know. I feel like DMX would beat Buster, but Buster versus Missy would be a really good battle.
I think Busta Rhymes would beat Missy Elliott.
I know.
I know.
I don't know.
Missy might drop I Can't Stand the Rain and you'll see the entire chat start to like stutter.
Come on. Bring the Nas versus Cheesy. Let's get it on.
No.
Yes. You know
I will not suggest. I would not subject Nas to that. That is torture.
Absolutely rinse it.
I don't give a fuck. Let's just do it.
I would put Nas up against somebody like Scarface.
That's what you want to see. You just want to see someone get beat down to the ground.
That's right.
I could put Nas up against what's it called? Up against Scarface. No problem.
Yeah, I will.
But yeah, man, OnlyFans has been really, really, really good. And I hope they are not OnlyFans, sorry, Versus. But OnlyFans is good.
I was just waiting for the finish to be like, what the hell you talking about OnlyFans?
Tell us more.
Is this one of your shady transitions?
I'm about to reveal. I have a Fits Only OnlyFans page. OnlyFans, but for feet only toes. But OnlyFans has been great, but I'm gonna get there. Versus has been great. Versus has been great for exposure of artists. Like the streaming numbers went up by a lot. Teddy Riley versus Babyface. The memes have been fantastic, man.
The memes, yeah. I think that guy and that people dancing. They have won this year meme. It's going to be really hard to top them.
Yeah.
It's going to be really... I don't know what the rest of the year has, but right now, undisputed number one meme.
Yeah.
Oh.
But on to OnlyFans. OnlyFans has seen a bump. I have a couple of friends who have OnlyFans pages, and they told me that they've made like the amount that they would normally make in a year and then some in a month of being OnlyFans. So, she tells me this. I mean, do I need to make an OnlyFans, nigga? Like,
come on, get that monster.
If I find out you have an OnlyFans, I'm not joining this Discord again.
Yeah, come on, bro. At that point, you're an ambassador. Come on.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I would get shit.
I don't want no fucking coming in here saying, show me your toes.
I would get free shea butter samples, man. Come on.
I don't want anything to do with your shea butter.
I gotta side with Ken.
So what you guys are saying is that you all will not support my money making endeavor?
No.
Is that what you guys are saying?
Yes, I will.
Wait. Are you guys are okay with him selling bath water, but him exposing his toes is the problem?
Hey, he doesn't have to do any of that on camera. He can just put that on the website. That's all good.
But how did they generally know that Bella should have video part in the bathtub, like that? We need proof. So he needs to put proof of him with the toes.
Nah, I'm
just saying.
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, you guys are selective.
Move on.
So no one here subscribed to anyone's OnlyFans then?
No, if I'm aware.
No, I don't subscribe to any OnlyFans. I don't even be on Twitter or on what is it? Instagram. Oh, come on, man. Come on. I don't even be on Reddit. Fuck it.
I like Reddit.
There's some... Anyway. Now, OnlyFans has... it's got a bit of a stigma for being pornographic. But there are legitimately some very wholesome OnlyFans. People who do music, people who do art, people who do, different things. Editing, videos,
behind the scenes and stuff, and show you how they came to that conclusion and stuff, and the recording process and stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff, which is legit, which is actually a legit part.
Yeah. I mean, some of us have Telegram accounts, but hey, they have OnlyFans for a whole... Sure, and you'll be the only person who reply.
I have a question. Oh, calm down, you're reaching. You're reaching, calm down. I have a question. Since individuals in here would not subscribe to their friend having an OnlyFans, what would happen if a girl you were dating in the current climate says, money is tight, I would like to open an OnlyFans? If your significant other came to you with that, how that conversation going to go?
Hey, now we have an OnlyFans page.
I mean, so that's Nigo's response. Okay, Nigo is full on board money. Any money getting scheme, Nigo is involved. I understand.
Yeah, I will take the pictures. I will, show them your angles. Come on. I'm out here editing pictures. I'm holding the camera for you.
What percent you want?
All.
You can get all. You can't.
PS5 is not cheap.
Again, your significant other comes in this.
Well, you're making all the money, so you must be paying all the bills. Good.
So you support it. You're not against it.
100%.
If I meet you with it, I'm okay with it.
So Nigo does it, you're not okay with it, but your significant other does it, no problem.
Yes.
Listen, man, it's a double standard, man. It's the world we live in.
I'm taking the double standard and I'm swimming in it. Swimming in it.
This toxic masculinity is showing.
Listen, man. These women are pulling down 100,000, 200,000 a month on OnlyFans.
Gosh. What less?
Yeah. If I meet a girl like doing that and we started dating, I'm not gonna.
She wasn't doing it before. Times are hard in Corona, and she just came to you and listen, honey, whatever. Times are hard. I can't work and stuff. I'm thinking of popping it on OnlyFans, and she showed the numbers she could possibly be making, which is quite good. What say? She said she doesn't want to make the decision without speaking to you because the relationship, you communicate.
So she hasn't done it as yet.
No, not yet.
I'll dissuade her. I'll be like, I don't want that shit. If she's done it behind my back, that's different. I'ma lock the doors for all the house, and there'll be a Hadouken uppercut.
Oh my goodness!
You understand?
We're back for the first time, and now we're getting cancelled.
It takes 6 months. Jumping up to get everything. Jumping up to get the pass.
That was Darren. We do not endorse. That was Darren. That was on. This is my voice. I am Nkosi.
Yo. If I was to do that behind she back and she whooped my ass, I'm gonna be fine with it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be fine with it.
I don't support beating on either side.
Yeah, I
hear y'all. But when your child does something wrong, you're quick to pull the rod and beat your child.
Man, it's biblical, bro. It's biblical. It's biblical. Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Remember, she is someone's child. She may not be my child, but she's someone's child. Spare the rod, spoil the child.
That's not your responsibility. Go tell she dad or she mama. Let them bring on the rod. That's it.
No.
Don't worry, correcting everybody's child.
Nah.
Do you go about?
I'm not correcting everybody's child. I'm only correcting the person I'm with. You understand? Nah, don't go behind my back and do that shit. If we can talk about it, you might get me to agree. There's a chance. Alright?
If she showing you, she can make 100,000 every month.
I know, man.
You talking about? I'm not the guy to discuss money with, cause money ain't everything for me. If it's 100,000, you know, Nigo gonna go and sell out his soul everything.
Come on, man. we are buying these Jordans.
See, I'm not like that. I'm not like that.
A white ceiling and stuff. I'm more like, this is gonna be the camera room.
Putting up white ceiling. He painted before she even finished the sentence. He done reaching in the hardware, buy the paint and painting.
Come on, we must have a green. Forget the green screen. We want a green wall. We're installing this bitch.
Yeah.
Come on.
Bro, it's talking like movie quality camera.
Yeah. You go and get that Sony A5100A.
Man, the original Canon.
Man, forget that. Give me a Red Dragon. Give me the Red Dragon camera.
You ever see the camera with them fellas just have on them when them making movies? That's what Nigo go have.
I want the 4K. I want the 4K Ultra HD HDR experience with the 3D night vision goggles.
Yeah.
Come on, man! I want it all. Get some good angles. I meant to say, I didn't even know there was this part of the pussy. What part of Pussy Town is? Remember that skit over the Doctor Sid Fantasy album?
Yeah.
I never been in this part of Pussy Town before. Like, I need niggas to be saying that shit.
That's some stuff, shit, man.
I don't think I can be on board. No matter the money, I don't think I can be on board. Unfortunately, I don't think I can be on board. I don't.
Now we can talk about it. You can talk about it. And depending on why you want to do it,
I give you the reason.
I won't be okay with it, but I'll be understanding enough depending on the reason. But if it's just for money, because we have money and you just want more money and you're just doing it for that, nah.
What if?
Okay,
What
we're
if?
going with it. Oh god, this is really good.
What
Alright,
if
shoot.
What if you're scrolling through OnlyFans and you see your mom have a baby?
Let's
I am
not. Can we skip past this?
In fact, I'm not even scrolling through OnlyFans, so that shit ain't gonna happen. You understand?
You know what? Scan. Well, you know what? Thankfully, at OnlyFans, you can't see anything until you pay for it. So, you're safe. But if you see your mom's name there, you have problems.
You click on Layla Valentine and you open it up.
What about if you had a daughter and you saw your daughter on there?
Spare the run and spoil the child, nigga already said.
Oh, now y'all want to hit it. I said it.
It's biblical. It's biblical.
Now y'all want to hit someone. You understand?
It's biblical.
Oh,
sir.
biblical. Yeah. I find people is going to use the Bible to justify their actions. You know?
Hey, you know what they say? The devil said the devil knows the Bible too. Come on. And who am I if not Satan?
But the swimming.
I am not swimming double standard. If my son had an OnlyFans, he can equal beats too. What are you talking about?
Not talking about that. Talking about you wouldn't beat your wife, but you go beat your daughter and your son and possibly your sister.
They're not the age. My sister's at the age she can do whatever she wants. But my son and daughter may not be at the age where they should supposed to have by the OnlyFans. I don't know. So I need to be able to guide them to make sensible decisions that doesn't have long-lasting effects in the future.
If your child is making an OnlyFans page or even knows what OnlyFans is, they can know. But if they made an OnlyFans page before they hit 21, you have failed as a parent.
You believe so?
You have failed as a parent. If you're in the industry, then it's just bring your child to work day. So I mean, hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, and I was voted the most toxic.
Nico, I have to pump you up.
I was voted the most toxic.
Come on, man, you have to restore the feeling. You are the most toxic.
Nico, I have to bump you up. So Ken drops down a little bit. One little remains number one, but if you have number two now.
Oh, my number. You know what? I'm gonna change my life. I'm living for Jesus this year.
Man, hey, lying is a sin. Lying is a sin.
I'm living for Jesus. On this podcast, I'm living for Jesus.
On this podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
On this episode, on this podcast, I'm living for Jesus.
To come out. You're the only power. You're the only power. They're about to come all the way out. Yo, we need to do a karaoke, guys. For real. One of these days we need to do karaoke. I'm just saying.
More about the karaoke as long as it's not public.
No, it'll be in here. I mean, you guys can invite your friends or whatever, but it'll be in here. You know, let's do that after this podcast. After this podcast, we're gonna do karaoke, just in case anyone's listening. Y'all are not gonna hear it, but it is what it is.
No fucking karaoke going on here. You're banned. The Lord rebuke you, Satan. Random. The Lord has chosen Jerusalem. Rebuke you.
Yo, man, this shit is off the rails. We didn't even introduce the podcast. We didn't even introduce.
They know what time it is.
We need to start. We need to start the podcast.
Once they hear our voice, they know what time it is. Once they hear these voices, they know.
40 minutes in. Welcome back to the Generally Dysfunctional Podcast. This is episode. I don't know what episode this is.
Zechariah 3:2. The Lord rebukes you.
This is the new episode of the Generally Dysfunctional Podcast. I'm your host with the most benevolent, he who is always named Nkosi, and I've got with me some of my really good friends, man. Even though sometimes I question our friendship, but some of my really good friends. We have Darren, who is here, who's shouting about Satan for some reason. We have Mariba, who is his same toxic self, still doesn't like black women, but it is what it is. We still love him nonetheless. And we have, hey, wheels turn, but some things don't change. It is what it is. You gotta live your truth, my friend. And we have Ken, the benevolent, there, sitting in his ivory tower, playing his FIFA, only coming down to visit us mere mortals when it's time to record.
You know what?
I'm sorry, these games have to be played, man.
These games have to be played.
We understand.
Yeah, games to play, money to make, but not at the same time. But what are some of the movies and shows that you have been watching lately in this COVID period? What has gotten your attention?
A lot, I guess. You got nothing to do but watch movies, play game, and watch porn. Understand? So
okay, discuss.
a lot.
We have a podcast. Let's go.
I don't know.
Not all at once.
Extraction was the biggest action movie to come out.
I watched Bad Boys. Watching Bad Boys was the new Bad Boys was good. That was the highlight of my thing today. Watching new Bad Boys was good. Still looking for a new TV series to watch. I might watch Killing Eve.
The Office.
I was watching Westworld.
Oh, we're catching up on that. What season are you reaching?
I finished it.
Finished it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still on season 1, episode 1 of Westworld.
I'm done with you. Mr. Recommend and never watch. I will recommend.
No. I just watch. I just wait till it builds up some seasons and then watch it.
I have to catch up with Rick and Morty to release the rest of the season. I'll put that to watch later. I need to watch that, Rick and Morty. But yeah. I watched there's a video on Netflix about the pandemic, about something called pandemic and stuff. Shows you how virus spreads and stuff. That shit blowed up on Netflix when they released that.
Harley Quinn has been good.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Which Harley Quinn? You're talking about the cartoon?
Yeah.
I started watching it and it started to piss me off. Like in all the episodes, she's just totally obsessed with Joker.
Isn't that her whole shtick?
That ain't Harley Quinn.
I feel like that's like her whole thing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's turning me off of
that's
show.
Harley Quinn. I understand what you're saying, but that is the Harley Quinn.
Well, that was our COVID movie wrap up, guys.
Bro,
Such thrilling content.
Being frank, most of my time spent in this corona has been playing video games. I only watch something before I go to bed. That's it. And not really. Or put on a Twitch stream and watch one of my favorite streamers play. So I may pick up on something I didn't think or know about.
So what's a game that you've enjoyed then?
StarCraft 2. In the absence of League, StarCraft 2 in South Korea has started back. They finally started, but they finished season 1, with the finishing of season 1. And StarCraft's been really good. Watching how players still play really good after not playing for X amount of months, come out to the bang and showing up, good. That's something. League's good. League. Some of the pro streamers start streaming a lot more now. I've seen Faker a lot more on Twitch actually. If I want to admit,
every off season, Faker does always stream.
Yeah, but he doesn't stream as much. But he stream a lot more now. I'm seeing like everywhere 3 or 4 days. I'm definitely gonna catch a Faker stream.
Homie, Faker the stream as soon as the season is done. The next day, Faker streams. He streams a lot when there's no matches to be played. Even streams while other matches are going on.
Let's see you now. I've seen them now. So that's it. And I like post-apocalyptic games. So a lot of new games are coming out with End of Time and stuff like that. So that's what I've been playing. So it keeps me entertained. And now Whatless has introduced me to a new game that that has me caught up. God damn it. So yeah. So I can't suggest movies, nigga, because it's playing video games.
What game did he get you caught up in?
Outward, sadly.
Do tell.
Shit you're enjoying.
I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah. Please tell the audience. Tell your audience about Outward, because you know what talking about it.
No.
Would you believe it's a podcast where we talk and discuss things?
You can talk to no.
I'm introducing the topic.
No. It's not the corner of a Reba podcast, is it? It is not. I will be here by myself.
I don't talk about 60% of this shit.
And I'll be talking to go on from here. Next.
You're the host. You're supposed to
Host
be
with the most.
host.
Exactly.
I'm the host with the most. Outward, folks. It is a great game that Darren introduced us to. It's got magic. It's kind of like D&D. I know there are some of you out there who still play D&D. AK, I see you, my friend. It is really, really, really fun, man. There's magic in there. You got some swords. You got some bows and arrows. It's very much survival, exploration, RPG type game.
Unforgiving. Very unforgiving.
Very unforgiving, yes. Very unforgiving.
Quickly punished.
You can lose all your shit in there, man. But it's fun. It's fun nonetheless. Godot, I know you listen to this shit, my friend. You should check out Outward. I'm gonna probably hit you up too, so check your messages. But yeah, man. Other than that, on a serious note, just being on a bit of a serious tick, the coronavirus, the COVID-19 era, has taken a lot of people, right? It has taken close to 1 million or over 1 million people already. America alone has over 100,000 deaths. Granted, they're led by a stupid idiot, but that's a story for a little bit later.
America hasn't reached 100,000 as yet. By the end of the day, they will reach, and it only has taken 350,000.
Well, there we go. Yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad. People have not been heeding the medical advice of the scientists, of the doctors, of the nurses, and it has continued to spread and proliferate. This is quite essentially Spanish flu number 2. All right.
I think so.
Even though we have a lot more technology, a lot more connectivity, right? We have news in real time. It seems that history has just repeated itself. So I think it's going to be about another 2 years until things sort of subside with regards to the whole coronavirus thing. I don't think there's going to be a vaccine, right? Actually, on a vaccine, are you guys going to take the coronavirus vaccine if it does come out?
Yeah.
I'm going to let it be out for a couple of months or years, or a year first before I take any injection from.
What if they say you needed to travel?
Again, I don't plan to be traveling anytime soon. So
look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna wait like a year later before taking that vaccine.
Yeah.
Cause I wanna see if it's gonna start the zombie apocalypse. I'm saying.
Exactly.
I gotta be prepared. So by the time the vaccine comes out, I'm gonna be stocking up, but I'm already stocked up. And after that is just, get my baseball bat, put some nails in it, and run around having fun, good old exercise.
For a while, it did seem like it was very zombie apocalyptic because there was no one out on the streets. There was nothing being heard except like the birds chirping and people's dogs barking at each other or whatever. But the coronavirus is real, guys. It's real. Don't let anyone tell you that it's not. Don't let anyone tell you that it's fake, that it's some government ploy to do whatever.
It's not a government ploy.
Or 5G.
It's Peter ploy. It's a Peter ploy. Save the animals. You understand?
It's not the 5G towers.
That was the best one.
Right?
That's the best one so far.
Please stop burning and throwing down the damn 5G towers. I need my internet. And if I see you doing this shit, I will personally kill you myself.
Yep.
I will die without the internet, guys. You don't want me to die. Because if I die, I don't know what happens what happens if I die? What happens if any of us die?
You turn to dust. Rats probably eat pieces of your body,
I mean, besides that, what happens to the world if you no longer? Do you all ever think of that? What happens to the world if you no longer exist?
I don't give a fuck, man.
I'll be thinking how to haunt less dreams, because what to be the one who's taking me out. So.
Haunt me?
Yeah.
You don't want to be my dream, son. You don't want to be my dream. Get ready.
I will be trying to make sure you suffer for killing me, sir. I'll be trying.
I'll see why you want to try.
Are you so confident he's going to be the one that kills you?
He's made it known. He has made it known.
It is known.
He has made it known.
It has been confirmed.
I cannot confirm nor deny those statements.
All of a sudden, he can neither confirm nor deny. All of a sudden.
The saying.
Sometimes I think about that. What happens if I die?
Sadly, the world goes on. The world goes on.
I think that's the best outcome. Nothing stops. I'm just a cog in the machine, more or less. And the world goes on. I mean, maybe one or two people might miss me, but hey, that's life. Thing is, though, when I do die, bury me with an internet router, just in case. Just in case.
I will bury you with your entire computer.
I don't need the whole computer. You can have that.
No. I'm gonna bury you with your computer, your router, your cell phone. I'll even leave it. I'll get a battery pack that will last for a while. Plug it in, so you'll have your Instagram and your Twitter and your Reddit. And your
Yeah. I'd be like, just died. Death ain't shit, niggas.
I'm gonna take your graphics card. No, you ain't need it very good.
That's fine.
You might need to play Lego someday. You might get bored.
Now you can be on board for that.
Yeah, you can run Lego for fucking rice grain these days. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, man. I think that's all I wanted to say about coronavirus. Make sure and wash your hands. Please make sure and sanitize if you don't have soap and water. And why don't you have soap and water? Anyway, there are impoverished people around, so.
Why do we have to tell people this is beyond me? Why do we have to tell people you need to wash your hands and stuff?
Yo, because they're white.
Oh, it is beyond me that the government needs to put on news telling you. Yeah, you need to wash your hands. You know? You just came out of the bathroom. You need to wash your hands.
White people weren't washing their legs. You think they're washing their hands too?
That's what I was gonna say. They try to convince people that you don't need to wash your legs. Like, come on, fam.
Wash your ass. Wash your ass.
I gave up.
Yeah. I mean, listen, yo. This thing enters through your eyes, nose, and mouth. Wash your hands. Sanitize your areas. You know, don't be up under someone all the time. If you're coughing to the crook of your elbow. If you're sick, stay your ass home. We don't need to have this virus continuing to spread.
And if you can't do that, can't do those simple things, please. There's a bunch of bridges you can jump off to.
we always go to the line, and then someone just decides, you know what, fuck the line. Let's just go full tilt. Why not?
And this is why, Watless, you remain undefeated. You're number one. You can keep that first place. Go for it.
I have a question for you guys. I saw something the other day. Someone said after about 3 years of friendship, one of her closest guy friends told her flat out that they were only friends because he was waiting for her to slip up so he could beat, right? So he could fuck.
Yep.
What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Wow, that's a lot of years wasted though. Like,
on initial reaction is that I'm sorry.
I want to know what the terms of their friendship is, because if it's like we might just go out to certain places together, like we're in a group together doing shit, fine. But if it's like one of them things where like you're driving her places, lending them money, and
you mean getting finessed? You mean he's getting finessed?
It basically, yeah. Then I'm like, guy, that was the biggest waste of time.
That's 3 years.
Because you always, like, men always keep a girl on tap, just in case. Just in case.
And this is why I say he's a toxic king.
I'm saying men. I'm never saying. I'm just saying men always.
Future walking among us.
There's always a just in case, but they don't treat it like they would treat the boys. They don't treat it like they would treat real friends.
Are you men, Ken? Are you men?
I'm 100% honest with the women.
So you're not men. So you're not men.
Set the bar straight.
I'm a boy. I'm a boy.
Do you all think this is a very common thing?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Yes.
I think men do it with multiple women at the same time.
That you just pretend to be friends with someone in case they just so you could beat.
The word pretend sounds bad.
I've never done that.
The word pretend is factual. Let's not get around it. It's factual.
No, because
No, I've never done it, but I know it happens. It happens a lot, but I've never done it.
we friends with someone just to smash.
What I've done though is I liked a girl and I became friends with the girl because I was trying to get with her because you're young, you're stupid, you don't know any other way, and then you get friend zoned. So I've been in that situation, but not.
So is the question that, or is the question you just become friends with a girl just to smash nigga? Just to smash. You pretend to be is that it, or you pretended to get with it? You being a friend in hopes of getting into a relationship.
Now I'm just taking it as I got it, right?
Yeah.
He said to her that we were only friends because he was waiting for her to slip up.
Nah. That's too much time wasted.
Nah. That's the uncertainty of time. I can't operate in that
So for you, it's the time and not the act itself. Because that indicates to me he planned, like he knew it was gonna be a while, and he was just like kind of laying in wait.
He was playing the long game.
Yeah, I could.
And she wasn't playing the game. She didn't know that she was playing a game.
Yeah, well.
She just thought she had a friend, a close guy friend.
To be honest, when guys get finesse, they don't know that they get
finesse.
So it's both hands. It's both hands. And it works both ways, sorry. So I can't really complain about it because
But were these terms made known though? Unfortunately,
no. She has a friend and they became close. She had what she thought was a friend, and they became close. He became one of her closest guy friends.
Unfortunately, sadly, my view is, if off the cuff it wasn't mentioned, yo, I see you as a friend, nothing more, and he agrees to that, then if he wants to waste his time for 3 years trying to hoping she slips up, that's on him. She made the rules. But if they just got close as friends and there was no mention of what can or can't happen, then I think he's fair game. He hopes that eventually she might see him as something who might be like, oh. And
if one of your closest female friends does that and like comes up to you and says, "Hey, I was really just waiting for you to slip up,"
I look at Turnbull. You stupid. Actually, no.
You would say she's stupid. I would say, hey, I won the game. I didn't slip up. You just wasted time. You understand? I won.
Honestly, just ask her, why didn't you shoot your shot? Why did you not wait? Why did you wait X amount of time and not shoot your shot?
What about you, Ken?
100% of the shots you don't take.
I mean, I was about to say something mad.
Toxic.
Come on, bring it out, Ken, bring it out.
No. At least.
I was about to say how she looked.
I'm saying
she could have dropped the banana peel, so I should have slipped time ago.
Wow.
If she fire, I might just be like, yo, you want a seat because my face is ready.
Let me just push you down a little bit, Kenny. Just push you back up.
I have some really good looking female friends, man. So yo.
I
would have been mad. Like, why you waste all this time for?
Get here right now. Yeah. I morally.
We're joking. This is a podcast.
I'm not joking. I'm dead fucking serious.
Are we joking?
I'm dead fucking serious.
Listen, it's never a joke if we never get serious.
I'm dead. You're listening? I am dead serious, bro. I am dead serious. For the girl who had the close friend. Yo, girl, you won that game. Congratulations. He didn't smash. He wasted so much time. You came out on top. You understand? Especially
Well
if you
played.
finesse him. What?
Well played.
You understand? You won that game and you didn't even know you was playing.
A pure natural. A pure natural.
For me, if a girl did that to me, I would say, I won this game. Fuck, she could be how good looking. I won the damn game.
If you were the guy, right, in situation, what would be your approach to having? Let's remove that situation. In general, what is your approach to having difficult conversations with people that you're close to? Let's say you feel insulted or disrespected or not properly treated. How do you go about how do you bring about and then have those conversations with people that you're close to?
With pure anger.
And rage.
With venom.
Let the rage open the rage cage, let the rage monster loose in the Colosseum.
Bro, I only have peaceful talks with people I don't know that well.
See that?
Everyone else, you're like, I'm shouting at you.
You fucking idiot.
Because if I have a problem with you to the point where we have to have a talk, you're gonna hear these words. You're gonna hear the words.
No holds barred, huh?
Now, if it's somebody I don't know and I don't care about, I'ma just walk away and never talk to them again. If it's somebody I do care about, I'll let the rage monster out. Just to let you know that I care enough to fuck you up.
Yeah, the question is about people who you're close with. What about you, Murray?
Oh yeah.
Well, unfortunately, my way is different for them. I say we need to talk, and I just bring it to you. Put it on the table. I put everything on the table. But this is what I think happened. This is how it impact me. What is your views? And I try to talk it out. See their perspective on it before I jump to the conclusion. But you have slighted me or whatever. Maybe they were unaware of whatever actions they were doing.
What would be a situation where you'd have to do that? Anyone?
A situation where I've been slighted.
We're talking like close people that are close to you.
Yeah. Let's say like your ultimate best friend or a parent, a family member who you're very, very close to, cousin, aunt, uncle.
What? Cousin, uncle, family member? Nah, fuck them. Yes, blood thicker than water, but you can choose your friends. You can't choose your family.
Just anyone that you're close to in general.
Then I know from the time it happened.
Okay.
I when it comes to that, I can't wait till the rage reach home in private where we can talk or no. It comes out one time.
Right, you don't wait.
No,
it doesn't leak out.
It's never public for me. It's never public.
Yeah, I agree with the never public part. Because they're now embarrassing you. Instead of trying to get
not in public.
You.
Not in public. But I ain't gonna wait till I reach home. I'll be like, hey, here what? Come, maybe talk over here now. Let me walk over here. Come here. Let me walk over here. Let's talk.
Make one big scene.
Huh? Nah, I gonna make one big scene. Hey, let me go over here. Let me go over here. We need to talk about something.
See what? I think when you are sure that you're being slighted, I think that's the best time to have the conversation. When you're definitely, when there's no doubt you really do this. When there's no doubt that this is some bullshit, then bring it up.
Fair enough. For me, I think I would do it in private. I'm probably not gonna hit if I'm close to you. My approach is going to be very similar to how I would conduct business. Very cool, calm, collected. Unless you get disrespectful again. If you get disrespectful again, then I'm going to get disrespectful. And I could be a lot more disrespectful than you can be. Guarantee it.
How could you be so heartless?
No, nigga, try to this. If I'm trying to bring a problem to you in a peaceful manner and hoping for a peaceful solution, and you want to get irate and stupid, let me go.
A man British accent went right out even the stupid. He came right back to Tranquility Government Secondary.
I approached peacefully first and realized this was not going to resolve the matter. We had to go. Let us go.
That's something that dual speakers will know very, very commonly. You get angry, man, that accent comes out. You know, you get a Spanish chick to start talking and arguing. She starts saying, "Papi, no, she come all the way out with the Spanish, man. All the Spanish. Trinidadians will let that mother so and so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think. But if I ever have to rage at you, I'm done. You should, at no point in time should my blood vessels be popping over anybody except my kids, because that's the only people I should be frustrated because they may be stupid when they were younger. Kids being stupid when they're young, you don't. Why are you so stupid this young? Fair enough. But anybody else outside of that, even family, if I am losing blood vessels over you, I'm done. I'm sorry. Why should I get a heart attack over somebody else?
If you guys are interested in a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're interested in a chick, but she has a lot of male friends, and she has a male best friend, right? Are you all wary of the male best friend?
Nope.
Default and loyal.
Nope. That has nothing to be. You know why? Because he tried his shot and he failed.
So Tachi is against the woman. Darren is cool with the guy.
I will not. I must say I'm not. I will keep my. Sorry, go on.
I will explain something after Tachi is done.
Okay. My views.
Let's remind me.
I will be very, very. Shut up, once again. I will be very, very. What's the word? Cautious of the best friend. I will have no malice towards him, but I will not be foolish enough to simply ball all it's smooth in the world. Because in my head I'll be thinking, I would, because I'll be thinking, why he didn't shoot his shot? If you're that close and you guys sync together, why you not just get together and pump? But again, this is my thought, so I'll just be like, But yes, I'll be very cautious. I ain't trying to stop anybody from having friends or anything. I'm never that is never my rule. Specify that.
So you will never say, yo, you need to quit with this guy.
No, never that. Never ever that.
What about you, Ken? Are you wary about the male best friend or the girl who has many male friends?
Well, none whatsoever. I'm not. There isn't a little worry. There's no reason to be. If you're confident enough to say that a man is your best friend, then I trust you. I get worried when you start talking about a man as your friend that I've never heard of before.
Yeah, when she bring around the unknown.
Yeah.
That's the worrying part. But if
you know Dave.
Tell me your best friend.
No, I don't.
Whatever.
No, I don't know Dave. No, I don't know Dave. Dave just me friends yesterday.
That's the difference.
You know William. Darren, you wanted to say something.
For me, right? From my experiences and from viewing like other people relationships from the outside, I have noticed that anytime, and I mean this, anytime a girl has a best friend, right, I would say there's some level of attraction from at least one of them to the next, right? It doesn't work two ways all the time, but there's some level of either it's deep or it's unknown, but there's something there, and from the time you start to question or go against this best friend, it's gonna give them something to bond over, like a resistance to you wanting their friendship to.
Exactly. You push it into his arms.
Nah, not pushing into his arms, but it gives them like something to bond over to either deepen the friendship or push it into his arms or whatever. But I also know on my hand, I don't trust no one, but I don't care enough to do anything about it.
There you go.
So I'm not gonna do anything about it with your best friend, and I'm just gonna leave it. And anytime you wanna tell me what's going wrong with your best friend, I'm gonna be like, okay, baby, I'm gonna listen, and I'm gonna sit there, and you could tell me anything, and I would not offer a fucking word of advice.
So
you know why? Because I don't give a fuck.
So let's flip it then. if you have a female best friend, you have a lot of female friends, right? A lot less male friends. You have a lot of female friends. If your girlfriend now comes up to you and says, "Hey, babe, I don't like how close you and your best friend are. You all need to either lock that off or turn it off or tone it down. Sorry."
Bye, Felicia.
Do you see a problem with that, or?
Bye.
No, I don't see a problem with she having, she's feeling that way. I don't see a problem with how she's feeling, because that ain't my problem. That's her problem.
So you're not gonna stop?
No.
No.
It depends on what action she takes. If I'm like kissing
she doesn't know any of that. She just says she's not comfortable
with how close I am with my best friend.
Yeah.
No, I'm not changing that. If I know my actions are all platonic, my individual is platonic, and I've known this person for X amount of time, they've been there through ups and downs, no, absolutely not going to change anything. Absolutely not.
What about you, Ken?
She has a problem when she gets 3 strikes, because I'm not changing the way I'm going about my problem. If she says it first, I'm like, look, there's no issue, these are friends. She says it the second time, I'm like, I told you the first time, there's no issue, we're just friends. If she goes the third time, she's gonna see a box of her stuff outside of my door, and we're gonna call it there.
To the left with the quickness.
Cannot entertain that conversation more than 3 times. Can it not entertain?
No reason.
I'm just thinking of the minute.
I believe you once said that black men don't cheat. I have no reason.
Black men don't cheat. Come on. All 2020.
If you can't see that, then you obviously can't see the end of this relationship.
Ooh. What?
Okay.
But I am toxic. But I am toxic.
He put on some boundaries. He's simply saying.
He even put on some. That's not boundaries, my friend. That's castle walls. You understand? That's castle walls.
But these are insecurities. But these are insecurities that people have in general. Like, these are human insecurities, right?
Mm-hmm. And like I said, it's her problem. So she needs to work on it. Not my problem. Her problem. She needs to work on it.
Okay.
Once I am not trying to get into my friend's panties and we are just friends, then
it's all you. That's literally all you, how you feel. And I can't change how you feel.
How do you think she should bring up that topic to you? You would have to admit it's a bit of a weird one, right? How do you think she should bring it up?
Anyhow she feels like bringing it up. Yeah.
Well, definitely not arguing. Definitely not arguing, because I look at her and laugh.
No, if she wants to bring it up in an argumentative way, I'ma sit there and I'ma listen, and it will be, in fact, I would listen to the beginning, about 2 or 3 lines in the middle, and probably listen to the last thing she said. That's how I usually read a huge paragraph, and call it a day. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna defend myself. I'm not going to explain my situation, because if she's bringing it up in an argumentative way, then okay, I will listen to the points you're making. I'll listen to what the problem is, but then anything after I wouldn't really pay attention to, because you want to argue, and I just don't have that time for that kind of negativity in my life. Right? Full stop.
Okay.
I think personally, how I would like it brought up to me in a civil manner. Hey, babe, whatever, can we talk? Cool. This is how I've been feeling, and hopefully she can give instances of why things, what actors may have happened to make it feel that way. And I will listen. For any day, I will tell her straight up, I have no interest in fucking my best friend. And I'll leave that there. I have no interest in that. If I wanted to fuck my best friend, I'll probably be over on that side. And I'll leave it, let her know. Anything there is all what she's portraying in her head. And I would probably suggest therapy. Sadly, but I hope it don't come across as offense. I'll be like, hey, maybe you have to work through that.
I think it's just.
I feel like you jumped to fucking your best friend very quickly, and she was just feeling uncomfortable with the closeness.
Why? If I'm close with you, her being my girlfriend, right? I'm close with you. Why are you worried about how close I am with my friend if I am with you,
Mm-hmm.
that my view will be like, if he's that close to her and he wanted to be with her, he will be making moves towards her. That's what my logical brain tells me. So I want you to hopefully apply the same logic. And when I tell you I have no interest of pursuing anything on that side, I am with you because I want to be with you. And this choice, it's not a shotgun wedding or anything where I'm forced to be with you and I have a close best friend I was eyeing on for God knows how many years. No, I chose to be with you. We went out with stuff. That means I like to believe we vetted each other to be suitable partners. It is. Like I said, if like I said, in the future or whatever, I met a girl and she has a male best friend and she's really close to him, I said to you, I'll keep all topics to myself. Any insecurities is to myself until an action that is undeniably a disrespect has happened where I can bring it up. Bullying. This action is disrespectful. Blah blah blah.
What would be disrespectful? What would be disrespectful?
Well, of course, cheating on all those lines crossed, I guess. But if you're not going,
Yeah, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know, right? So what would be an action that you think would be disrespectful?
Like wait a minute,
Apart from like blatantly like in your face cheating, right? What do you think? What do you think would make you feel uncomfortable?
If I walk in the room and she's sitting on this dude's lap, and if I'm a wronger, I will be like, that's a no.
You know, some women have friends who walk up and slaps them on the butt and stuff like that.
That's a no.
Yeah, or grabs their butt. That's a no. What the guy from the thing call it? I got a friend named Paul. You got that Paul, and he walks up, and you don't know if he's gay or straight, but he just blatantly slaps her butt in front of you. Yeah, I think that's disrespectful, especially if that's McGill. That's disrespectful to me.
That's a no.
What about you, Ken?
You remember that video we watched of the girl going to have a dance with that guy?
Oh, the reason you never bring it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That shit will get you drunk real quick.
Well, we know you're never gonna bring your girlfriend to carnival, Ken. We know this.
We established this a while back.
I mean, would you let that shit fly?
Not that kind. That was a bit much.
No,
That was definitely.
Wait. Of course I'd let it fly. What's wrong with you guys? From the time she thinks about doing it, we are done. So she can do whatever she wants. You understand? From the time she just think about it, we're done. Fuck that.
What is in her thoughts? Processing her thoughts, Molly. Hold up, there's an error in the code.
This nigga went bald and became like Professor X.
I'm telling you, Professor X, man, from my deep knowledge of the female psyche, I sense a disturbance in the force.
Oh boy.
Fuck that.
All right, folks. Well, this was a great episode of the Generally Dysfunctional podcast. But for real though,
What's your views?
What's my views? I think that if I feel a certain way, I'm gonna bring it up. We all have some form of insecurities. If I think that for me, you all are a bit too close, I'm gonna be like, yo, X, Y, and Z is the case. You need to peel it off a little bit. And you know what? Maybe that may simply just mean that they aren't that close around me, right? But if I'm with you, and people always say this all the time, if I'm with you, it's because I trust you. So if I feel a certain way, then
I'm sorry.
A bit of that trust erodes bit by bit. But I mean, I should hope that she feels the exact same way. If I have a best friend of the female sex who's female, and we're very close or whatever. What's up?
Nigo, when you said they tone it down when they wrong you, I disagree with that. Because now, so my view is, now it'll come across like you're hiding something. Because they're not doing it when they're with you, but they do it when you're not there. And that to me will be more like, then whatever if I did have insecurities, that shit is out the roof now. Because I'll be like, I want you to be the same way you're out there when you're around me.
Well, for sure. But I mean, I can only assume that is what the majority of people are going to do. I wouldn't expect someone who I am seeing on a regular basis to do that, but I can assume that, given human history so far, that is what the majority of people are going to do, right?
And once if I realize that you're not actually
Say that over.
here, for me.
Yeah, when you say, you can say that over.
Nigo said that he'll speak to whatever girl he's with, and he will hopefully when he speak to her, she'll turn it down when he is there.
No,
What
no,
if she does-
that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Okay.
I need to come out of Discord and come back.
I swear that's what you said. That's why you said you will bring it up and stuff. But I'll let you say it again because I want to because that's why I said to you I disagree. It was simply based on the fact well if you're gonna do it in front of me, you're gonna do it behind me. Then I definitely don't trust you now. Straight up like. But I do agree with Ken. I walk into a party and I see you grinding like that and some dude, yeah.
If I walk into a party to meet you, then we're not really dating. We are walking together. If I walk in and meet you there, what's going on? Why are you there before me?
Because you was at work and she met with the home girls and they went to the party.
Then I'm not supposed to be at that party. I'm not supposed to be there. I'm there to pick you up. That's it.
Doesn't that make it even worse? Because you weren't supposed to be there.
That's what's legal. That's actually because
I'm just saying you need to give people their space. Like you went to hang out with your homegirls,
and that guy is just taking that space.
What? You need to have. Listen, if your girl is having that kind of behavior, that's not your girl.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not.
100%.
Definitely not. This is the one thing I agree with Ken about it. I walk into a party. I'm not even going to come and tap you in the shoulder and be like, hey, what you doing here? There's no conversation that needs to be had. Don't even. And once you text me, you're going to hear that this number. You know, they send a text and not receive. You're getting one text because this hasn't been received. That's how quick that's going to happen. By the time you try to ring, the number you call is not in service. The number you dial, straight up. Drop. Yeah, I'm boxing and everything will be outside before she make it home that night. And whatever's not in boxes, I'll tell she on mail the shit.
So what I was saying is, let me find what I was saying. Right. If I feel a certain way, I'm gonna tell you, hey, I don't feel great about how close you are with your best friend, right? My assumption is that she's the person that. My assumption is that they are going to just not do that around me, right? That's my assumption. I didn't say what I hoped. What I hope is that they would stop it, right? But my assumption is that given human history, they're going to simply just not do it around me or not do it when I'm around, right? Which I wouldn't know about, right? But hopefully, if I'm with someone and I feel disrespected or I feel like there's a bit too much closeness going on, if I do voice my point or I voice my opinion, they are respectful enough to either say, hey, X, Y, and Z is the case, or okay, I'm gonna stop, So
yeah, okay. If that's the case, I think I drop her. He said I'll drop her on the spot. The moment I find out they're not doing it in front of me, but the moment I find out this is happening outside of my peripheral, I'm out.
Oh, OD, for sure. For sure.
Straight out. Because that means whatever else are you hiding now? Because that creates a whole box I never wanted to open.
For sure.
If I find that out, like while we in a relationship, I would talk about it, and if it doesn't change, it is what it is. I'm already there, but I won't stay there for long.
Yep.
I'll give someone some time to change. If it doesn't change it, then
I don't think you have a right to change it. That's what I said.
I would give time for it to change, but if it doesn't change, then it's up to me to leave or stay. So I would leave.
I think it's unfair to tell somebody that they should change your support network to facilitate you. That's my view on it, because that's how I see it. As long as nothing untoward is happening, as long as from your perspective you have no visible evidence, no disrespect has happened, nothing grand has happened, and it's just your feeling. I don't believe you have a right to tell them, this is your support network, change it to meet me. I don't think that's fair. That's my view.
Now, I understand what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying, but I wouldn't tell them change. It's more like just voicing how I feel.
You're voicing it in hopes it change. You don't voice something and just hope nothing happens, because then why are you voicing it?
Yeah, I'm voicing it in hopes that things would change, but I'm not going to tell the person, hey, change.
Then that is a COVID contract then. you're trying to get the result without specifying what exactly you want. The COVID contract.
COVID? That is it?
COVID, as in it's underlying. You're not trying to bring it to the table. You're just hoping that they understand what you mean without saying it. And I just don't think that's fair, because if you weren't there and this was the best friend before, this best friend has been there through thick and thin with them, and they have developed this level of closeness over years, and you walk into the pit here and you feel uneasy by it, as long as there's nothing, this is the key point, as long as there's nothing untoward, you can say, hey, hold up, that is not a normal relationship, that shouldn't be happening. Cool, rara.
Now,
Cool.
my question is, right,
Mm-hmm.
if a person develops that closeness and in that kind of relation, in a relationship, with their best friend, why they don't get in a relationship with their best
What if the
friend?
best friend? What if the best friend has a girlfriend already?
Because sometimes you don't want to be with that person. They have
Why does it have to be
No,
like that?
I'm asking a question. I'm not saying that. I'm asking a question.
I'm saying that, and I'm answering with there has to be an attraction on a different level for that, right? Maybe you're in love with the person platonically, right? You can't be in love with someone and not want to be with them, right? There are certain things that make up what you would like to see in your relationship. Maybe your best friend has some traits that, you know what, are red flags to you in a relationship, but as your friend, they're fine.
True. But yeah, that's my view, Nico, on that, because I don't agree. Because what happens when you leave and their friendship has changed now? And Sorry,
go on.
What I'm saying, what happens then when you leave and you because of your feeling, their support network has been all disrupted. Now they have to figure out how to put themselves back together. And of course, I'm not saying you'll be like, well, that's not my problem, because you're no longer with them. That's not my problem. But your actions have then impact them in the long run. So again,
what's a good question is, what separates your platonic relationships from your actual relationships?
Attraction.
What separates?
Sex.
Right. So sometimes sometimes you just never had sex with that person who you're really close with.
Yeah, and we can keep it that way. I don't mind that, as long as she keep it that way.
Interesting. You all have anything else?
No, I'm good. You guys out there, please be safe. Please listen to the medical advice. Don't be stupid. You have one life to live. Don't YOLO. Do not YOLO. This is not the time to YOLO and take your chances. You will lose.
If you wanna disobey them separation laws, I hope you go lick your nun, give her the COVID, and then start crying at your funeral.
Wow.
Ken remains second, but you're pushing for first, Ken. You're pushing for first.
Don't give a fuck. Don't fuck up my life. Go lick your nun and then see what happens.
I heard that very differently.
Yeah, I don't know what licking nan mean.
Lick your granny.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking lick your granny at first, but then I said, you know what? But still, you know, if you want to do something stupid, the option is there are many bridges in the world. You can simply jump off one. Right? That's still an option out there.
Weird, but that's for somebody else, though.
Listen, man. Word is born. We had a good hour and a half podcast. This is. I don't know how many episodes we're gonna do of this, but this is episode 1, I suppose, of the COVID Chronicles.
Episode 1, 2020.
I know if we're gonna continue this, but if we do, hey, look out for the next one. You post every Friday.
Every Friday since when?
Listen, man, you gotta restore the feeling.
Maybe not next Friday. Maybe try another Friday and see what happens.
Yeah, if you don't see it on Friday, you know, just refresh the next Friday. Hit that F5 button and see if it pops up. You know, one day it'll be there. One day, inshallah.
Guarantee. Yeah. I like that. That's good.
Happy Eid, everyone. Thanks for listening again. I know a lot of you missed us, and thank you for sticking with us and rocking with us, man. It's great to always hear from you all. All the feedback is always appreciated. It's always nice to, you know, hear that you all are listening. Sometimes you all come and say, yo, Nicole, you said X, Y, and Z in the podcast, and I really disagreed with you. And you know what? Listen, what I say here it's a past me. I don't know that nigga anymore. I'm new. I'm older. To grow is to learn, know better, do better. So you know what? I'm doing better. Right?
I like that.
That's an old.
I could even stay holy for one podcast.
So thanks again for listening. This has been a Generally Dysfunctional podcast. You can find us on all your DSPs. Spotify, what up? I'm looking for that 100 million bag like Joe Rogan, but I'm not Joe Rogan. But I'll be there soon enough. But yeah, man. And that's it.
Peace.
Peace.